Lulu, meu, o que, Gueré? O que? Onde eu estava mesmo? Aí já foi primeiro. Não é. Se quiser encontrar ele na primeira vez, acharam que estou. Eu preciso dar uma tunada naquele base. O problema é o seguinte, onde eu acho essa merda desse. Puta que pariu, sabe que tinha coisa errada. Peraí, deixa eu mexer aqui rapidão. Ai, mas é essa agora. Espero que eu tenha conseguido resolver. Se eu consigo falar com ele agora?
He doesn't seem too.
Não. Parece que o problema se resolveu. E também, vamos ser sinceros, eu preço por esse computador. O filho da puta que desenvolveu esse computador aqui é um arrombado. Vamos ser sinceros. Mano, eu que não sou engenheiro, não faço porra nenhuma desse projeto, eu garanto que eu não faria a merda que esse imbecil fez, cara. Não, vai tomar no cu, cara. Na moral. Não, quem fez esse projeto é muito burro, velho. Não, não, mano, na moral, não. Na moral, é muito burro. É muito burro. Sinto muito. Eu falei mesmo, muito burro. Muito, muito burro. Pô, o cara me fala uma entrada, né? Tipo, se fosse uma entrada tipo VGA, que tem os bagulhinhos pra aprender, beleza. Mas não, é uma entrada HDMI. Daí você vai meter a entrada HDMI, em vez de ser ela retinha, bonitinha, não, ele vai pôr ela de cabeça pra baixo. Daí por o peso da gravidade já foda o rolê, mano. Vai tomar no meio do meu cu, filho. Mano, na moral, cara.
Seems a. My nerve.
Agora mais. Maybe? Onde que era mesmo? Aqui.
Hello.
I'll take a look around.
Isso agora ela aceita meu livrinho. Não, não é esse aqui não. Puta merda, eu rasguei meu livro, ela não aceita meu livro. Olha, olha, mas já tem uma novo tá aqui, ó.
Looks like someone left their gloves behind.
Abemos luvas. Tem um frasquinho ali.
Unburnt Ashes. It's the latest novel from that jerk, Paul Frey. A local critic will be reading from it later this evening. Unburnt Ashes. It's the latest novel from that jerk, Paul Frey. A local critic will be reading from it later this evening.
Deixa eu trocar esse livro.
I shouldn't mess with it without a good reason.
Não posso mexer isso.
Critic reviews for various books, probably ones by local authors.
Mas só tem isso aqui, cara. É o que parece. Talvez mais tarde tenha mais alguma coisa. Quem sabe? Meio.
Encouraging to see at least one person with a book.
Beleza.
Evening.
Obviously.
Randolph.
Que caralho, cara. Sei que eu tenho que pegar uma informação.
Cashing in.
Excellent, sir. Your fund?
Fun?
Money, sir. Free.
Ah, right.
You do have money, yes?
Cara,
If
perguntou.
you-
Ah, peraí.
Cashing
Não,
in.
deixa eu começar de novo.
Cashing in.
Excellent, sir. Your funds?
Funds?
Money, sir. For your chips?
Ah, right. Money.
You do have money, yes? If you don't, I must.
Oh, no, of course I do. It's in my other wallet. I'll be back.
É que eu fui lendo e eu fui pulando também, eu fui cagando pro alto. Eu esqueci, eu tava. Fui a Milena. Bullshit.
Vino Ventana.
Não entra aí, né? Itens que eu tenho.
What would that do? It doesn't adjust as I rotate it. It's definitely broken. Not sure why I'd do that. How would that help? Not sure what. I don't. That's. I don't.
Parece que eu tô se provando mais complicado do que eu esperava. Convenhamos que essa dica aqui não ajuda em porra nenhuma. Eu sei que eu preciso achar o doutor, caralho. Mas, tipo. Foda-se. Eu sei, mas. Onde? Por quê? Tipo, eu preciso do número, mas. Onde que eu vou achar esse número de merda, irmão? Puta que pariu. Vamos pensar. Tive que tirar o bucho. Ah, consultório médico.
Well,
Well, what?
you're the one who knocked, you tell me.
Are you the doctor?
No,
Can I see the doctor?
no,
Why not?
no more appointments today. Emergency care only.
How do you know this isn't an emergency?
You look okay to me, medically speaking.
Out of curiosity, what does the doctor look like?
Out of curiosity, what do you care?
I might have seen him recently, but I wanted to make sure.
Learn to live with uncertainty. Goodbye now. Come on, give me a break.
What's an example of a medical emergency the doctor would treat right now?
You want an example, young man? An example? Fine. Earlier this evening, Dr. Morgan had to pronounce a poor man dead on arrival. Lost control of his car, crashed, and flew through the windshield. Fellow looked like a meat pretzel.
Oh no.
See, now that's an emergency. Well, that and the shroom gulpers.
Did I hear you say something about shroom gulpers?
Damn shroom gulpers, bane of the whole town.
What are they?
What's it sound like? They're idiots who gulp mushrooms to feel, I don't know, goofy. Most of the time they just sit there and giggle. But sometimes they start thinking they're something crazy, like a banana. Then Dr. Morgan needs to sedate them before they start peeling themselves.
Ew.
Now be on your way. And for everybody's sake, don't gulp any mushrooms. Give it a rest already.
I desperately need to find one of the doctor's patients. Her name is Lena.
Nope. Nuh-uh. Ever heard of a little thing called doctor-patient privilege?
Yes, but
But nothing. Lena's file is just as confidential as anybody else's. Now beat it.
so this is Lena's doctor. I need to figure out a way in there to get that file.
Beleza. Achei o médico. Pô, bem que o mapa poderia informar melhor, né? Porque eu passei aqui e eu lembro de ter interagido com essa porta e não marcou, né? Não marcou e eu não vi nada. Ai, ai, foda-se. coisas. Deixa eu pensar. Não sei. Ó, falou que comer cogumelo, né? E se eu comer um cogumelo?
Little touch.
O que me impede de fazer isso?
I can barely see 3 feet ahead of me. If I'm going in there.
Beleza, o que me impede é a porra da luz. Que eu não tenho.
That thing could probably pick up signals from space. I can't see which frequency it's set to from back here. That seems pointless. I'll borrow this for a while. Don't imagine anyone else showing up to use it.
Havemos progresso. Havemos progresso. Ai, temos um progresso.
Better do this from a distance. Otherwise, the watchman will watch me watching. There we go. Clear as day. His top secret frequency is 30 megahertz.
Beleza, agora eu tenho que ir lá naquele lugar. Acho que é aqui. Na verdade é aqui sim.
Can't deny the
Não tem mais nada. Estufa, livraria. Acho que é aqui.
impressive fan.
Not for sale.
Why not?
Nothing wrong with it.
Tremble, human. I am an invader from a distant world.
How you do that?
Tremble, human. I am an invader from a distant world.
How you do that?
É uma conquista, pois.
Good evening, Villa Ventana. Tough crowd. Breaker, breaker, this is Thunderbird calling all members of the Neighborhood Watch. Come back.
I read you, Thunderbird. This is Sentinel. What's your status? Over.
Sentinel, we've got a situation. Oh, over.
Copy that, Thunderbird. Which sector? Over.
Vocês estão falando usando o codinome? Eu acho que é Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, over.
Copy. And what's the situation code? Over.
Situation code? It's.
Verônica.
Veronica, over.
Received, Thunderbird. En route to forest to stop ongoing shark attack. Over and out.
There's about 10 different reasons that shouldn't have worked. Unbelievable.
I trick him too sometimes.
O guardinha tá ali. Se ele tá ali, ele não tá na delegacia, correto? Estou correto ou não estou? Não, peraí, não, quero mexer no rádio. Eu quero mexer no rádio, cara.
It's a radio. Judging by the antenna, it's a seriously...
Tá, não dá pra mexer no rádio. Onde que é a delegacia? Delegacia. Eu esqueci onde fica a delegacia. Delegacia. Pera aí. Onde é? Mas
If anyone...
foda-se.
Phil...
Já falei tudo com ele.
Mortimer...
Não vou deixar pra ver essa bosta, né? Ai, não vou queimar nada não.
This probably isn't the kind of fuel I'm supposed to put in here, but I don't have a ton of options. It worked. Nice bright light, with the slightest hint of noxious fumes.
Com isso abrimos luz. Mas o que eu posso fazer pra melhorar esta merda dessa plantinha?
I don't follow.
Não.
I don't follow. I don't follow.
Eu não sei. Faz o seguinte, eu vou na loja de eletrônica. Vou sair. E vou falar com o guardinha.
Mr. Green,
Hello again, Sheriff.
got a minute?
Yeah?
Did you happen to visit this barber shop earlier this evening?
Puta que pariu, velho. Ah, não tem como dizer que não, porque o cara cortou minha barba. Porra, velho. Mas se eu falar que não, e eles descobrir meu DNA, fudeu também, né? Sem falar que deve ter digital minha. Sim.
I did, yes.
Really? Your hair doesn't look any different from when I saw you earlier.
Yeah, I didn't have any money, so no haircut for me.
Mm-hmm. While you were here, did you notice anything out of the ordinary?
No, why? What happened?
Something out of the ordinary.
Oh, that's not good.
It usually isn't, no. Listen, if you happen to recall anything that might be of use to me, you let me know.
Absolutely.
All right, Mr. Green, you take care. Vamos pra cá.
Vamos pra cá. Na real, eu não precisava clicar aqui, né? É só clicar aqui, né, cara? Agora abrimos luz, pô.
All right, Harvey, it's just a forest. Just a typical forest with typical trees and bushes and absolutely nothing that's going to devour your flesh. Those eat rats, right? Not people? I can see a path behind there.
Ó, dá pra ir pra lá e dá pra vir pra cá, cara. Que indecisão. É bacana.
Well, it would probably have killed me by now if it was going to. Evening, sir. Mind if I borrow this? Promise I'll bring it back.
O cara se assustou mais com aquela bosta de estátua, cara. Fiquei com o presunto aí.
Ugh. It's huge and looks ancient. Who made it? And why?
Com isso aqui eu arrumei um pé de cabra. Seco. Não, porra. Não, não, não. Acho que não. Acho que não. Se for o que eu tô pensando aí, vai ser meio burro, hein?
There'd better be something really useful out here. Do I have to look at it?
Tem sim. É que tem.
Little on the nose there, psychologically disturbing forest.
Puta, agora estão desviando. Vamos de virar direita.
Those look sharp. I'm not crawling through there. Those look sharp. I'm not crawling through there.
Beleza, então não é por aqui. Então é por aqui.
Something smells purple.
Nocauteado pelo gato.
What? I'm fine? That was all a nightmare, or something like one. Whatever's coming out of those flowers, I need to lay off it. I can't risk breathing in any more of that weird pollen.
Eu tenho um pé de cabra agora, né? Cara, eu acho que não é isso. Eu acho que vai ser uma ideia burra. Mas eu vou tentar.
If I force a locker open, the sheriff will...
Exatamente, é burro. É extremamente burro. Muito burro. É burro que isso aqui é impossível. Será que o cara tá aqui? Tá, não. Volta pra casa, será? Não volta, não. Espera aí, tem um pé de cabra. E caralho, eu quero um pé de cabra. Que eu cheguei a ver uma coisa que dava pra abrir. Ó, tem um bagulho aqui, ó. Tá tá meio estranho aqui.
How would that help? What would that do?
Deixa eu ver, talvez eu arrombar essa porta aqui.
I don't follow.
Não, não. Nada mudou no som do beleza. Aqui não tem nada. As do Oswaldo, querido que também não tem merda nenhuma. Hotel também não deve ter nada. E aqui? Só que agora dá pra entrar na mansão. Opa! Mansão!
Ah, the swords are really stuck on there.
Tá bem presa, né? Não é preso o suficiente? Sim, tá preso o suficiente. Eu entendi.
Oh, wow. I am so sorry. Let me take care of that. Careful, careful, and there we go. Good as new. Sort of. You take it easy for a few days, okay?
Meter mais pá na bunda está.
Wow, way out of my tax bracket.
O que dá pra interagir aqui muitas coisas. Muitas
What's with the
coisas.
terrified expression? Was it hit by a car? Some targets are set up out there.
Could you please smoke that outside, Beaumont? I swear I could smell it from across the room.
Doubt that would help, Skeffington. With that beak, you could smell this cigar from across the continent. Yes.
I will have you know that its size has minimal bearing on its capability.
Ha! Did you get your wife to believe that?
I fail to see how Paul remains the president of this institution. When's the last time he even went on a hunt?
You have somebody else in mind?
Well, since you ask...
You? Ha! Please, I'd sooner vote for the bear. Besides, it's Gordon who really runs this ship. Paul's got Gordon's respect, and Gordon's got mine.
Could you please smoke that out? I will...
Ha!
Why must you drag me here, Herbert? It reeks of bourbon and old leather, and it's decorated with nothing but wretched animal carcasses.
I know it isn't exactly our scene, Edna dear, but we would benefit greatly by finding ourselves in the good graces of Mr. Frey. There's much more to this hunting club than the hunting.
There'd better be. I'll be airing out this dress for months. Herbert, if we're here to schmooze with Paul Frey, why aren't we schmoozing with Paul Frey?
You can't force this sort of thing, Edna. You have to just let it happen. Whenever Mr. Frey decides to mingle, we will be here, and fate will do the rest.
I hope you know you sound ridiculous right now. Why must you drag me here, Herbert? It reeks of bourbon and old leather.
I know, but there's...
Is it supposed to be waving? Swearing on a Bible, maybe? Good evening, gentlemen.
Ah, a newcomer. Your name?
Harvey Green. I was considering joining the club.
Wonderful! Then you must have been duly impressed by our collection of heads.
Very much so, but I couldn't help but notice that one of the mounts is empty.
Well spotted, Mr. Green.
Indeed, we as a society have yet to claim a trophy of that most dangerous game.
You mean jaguars? I've heard they're quite cunning.
A reputation that is woefully undeserved.
Tigers?
Alas, tigers began to bore us some years ago. They've run their course.
Then what?
Why, the only animal capable of reason, naturally.
What? No animal is capable of reason. Unless you mean... Wait, no! Please!
Bagged another one, Richard.
What the hell?
Oh, just a touch of fun, Mr. Green. What sort of club would we be if we didn't haze the prospective members? Please enjoy the drinks and conversation.
And be sure to speak to Gordon if you wish to apply.
I'm never talking to them again. I was sure I was dead. Ready to take flight. Or it would be if it weren't dead.
Tá faltando alguma coisa aqui, ó.
Bet this wine is older than I am. Looks like I've caught someone's attention.
Welcome, sir. My name is Gordon.
I'm Harvey Green.
What brings you here this evening?
This is the hunting club, right? I was hoping to join.
Ah, well, rather luckily, we happen to have a...
Who do we have here, Gordon?
Harvey Green. He's interested in joining the club. Harvey, this is club president Paul Frey.
The author?
Regrettably, Mr. Green, we have 0 vacancies. I wish you a pleasant night.
It sounded like Gordon here was about to tell me there is a vacancy.
Yes, indeed, we're in the process of...
Gordon was mistaken. We certainly have no availability for bedraggled drifters.
What? I'm not a drifter. I'm a writer, like you.
Adorable. Write all you like, Mr. Green. You are nothing like me. This is an exclusive hunting club, not a charity. Now leave before I need to ventilate my foyer.
Wow, I hate that guy.
Beleza, eu tenho uma espada. E eu não faço ideia o que eu faço com ela. Ai, que jogo filha da puta. O que eu faço com uma espada, caralho? Eu peguei uma espada, mas não sei o que eu faço com ela. Porra. Ai, que merda, nega. Coisa bonita, coisa puta. Ah, meu falar. Eu preciso melhorar essa bosta aqui, mas eu não sei como. Melhora essa merda. Tem uma florzinha meio que... será? Nem fudeu. Onde que era o bagulho, mano? Essa porra. Não, caralho.
Spritzing it doesn't seem to help much, unfortunately.
Não faz diferença.
Not sure why.
E se eu só botar a aguinha dela?
No, we don't grow any of the fun stuff. Try not to
Ó. O bagulho foi usado. Ah, irmão. Eu penso nisso. A espada serve pra cortar essa bosta aqui, cara.
Those look sharp.
Pô, simples. Eu achei o bagulho aqui, então só pode ser aqui.
You thorns. Taste my swashbuckly blade.
Não é não? Achei o cogumelo do caralho, mano. Muitos cogumelos do caralho. Pega mais.
Already taken enough.
Pega mais. É o oco de cogumelo. O oco de amarelo. Agora é do consultório médico. Aí eu vi aqui e eu acho que eu sou obrigado a... Vou ficar louco, maluco. Ficar com preta de pelo amor de Deus.
Another shroom gulper.
Looks like this one's going to sleep it off. That's a welcome change of pace. Now, back to that overdue coroner report.
Did it work? Looks like a doctor's office at least. Huh, I don't feel too bad. A little dizzy maybe. What was I here for again? A file. I need Lena's... Yeah, okay. Let's take it slow. Okay. Okay, Harvey, I got this. Whoa. Okay, steady. Oh, man, am I dizzy. Oh. The doctor, what is he? Oh my, okay, time to go. Wait, get file, then go. Fast. What? What is happening? What are you? What do you want?
I could ask you the same thing, handsome. Well, aren't you a breath of fresh air?
Thank you?
Musty old place like this, there's so little to really inhale. Come on over here so I can take you in.
I'm good, thanks.
Oh, such a tease. I like it. I knew you'd come around. So nervous. First time?
Excuse me, could you please lower your volume?
I wasn't even talking.
Ah, quiet! Your stomach is too loud, let alone the speaking.
Oh, sorry about that.
Please keep your distance, okay? I'm sick of all the bodily noises that happen in here. Wish I could just drown them out. I told you not to come over here.
I found something you might enjoy listening to.
Please tell me you aren't referring to your own voice.
No, but thanks for that. It's a music box.
Music? Fine, play it.
Oh, it isn't wound up.
Oh, fantastic. You're loud and stupid.
It's missing its wind-up key. Never seen green or purple fire before.
It's getting closer! Ah! What is that? It's hairy, sweaty, probably deadly. Can't look at it, but can't look away.
You know I can hear you.
Oh no, it talks. It probably can't reach you. Just act natural, and it'll leave.
Is that blood? Is that my blood? Looks like it's a letter from a friend of the doctor. Nothing about Lena. It's packed with all sorts of colorful, unlabeled bottles.
Too much! Don't look! Don't look! Ow, ow, ow.
Hey, give this a listen.
That sounds nice. Like I don't want to squish you into a pulp quite so badly. Hand it over. Look, just try to keep it down, yeah? Okay, good talk.
cachimbo pro
How about breathing
pulmão.
this pipe instead of me?
Oh, darling. Yes, please. I noticed you sneak it away from that fluttering killjoy. Is it nice and lit for me?
Oh, no.
Tisk, tisk. What sort of gentleman offers a lady a smoke and doesn't even light it? You ought to know better.
Right. Sorry, miss.
Que maravilha. Maravilha, hein? E pelo menos voltou. Beleza. Então, churupato. Ainda tá. Não sei se a chuva
If I put it in there directly, I might destroy it.
Ok, não dá pra pôr direto. Cacete, velho. As coisas tem que segurar o bagulho.
A lit pipe for the lady.
Yes! Hand it to me, darling. Oh, how I've longed for this. You behave yourself while I enjoy my little treat. Air kisses.
Peguei o cubo mágico que provavelmente vai ser pro céu. É só dar o cubo. Não, peraí, deixa eu entender a diferença.
Ah, a lesser organism.
Excuse you, at least I have a skull.
A skull? Nothing but a growth-stunting cage. I do hope you've managed to find some semblance of purpose within that limited potential of yours.
You know, being a big brain doesn't automatically make you smarter than everyone.
No, it doesn't. But it does automatically make me smarter than you.
How do you figure?
Well, let's see. In just the last few hours, you've broken into a stranger's house for virtually no reason, caused the death of an innocent motorist to get back into that house, and nearly killed yourself eating wild mushrooms so you could root through a filing cabinet.
How do you know all that?
And to top it all off, you don't understand how I know all that. Strange, really.
I need something from that filing cabinet.
I know you think that, but you don't, and you can't have it anyway.
Why not?
Mostly for your own safety. You'll use it to do something extraordinarily stupid. Might get yourself thrown in prison, or killed, or worse.
Worse?
Worse.
You can't stop me from looking in the filing cabinet.
Of course I can. I'm right here, hovering ominously above it.
What are you gonna do to stop me?
Wrap my tentacles around your neck and render you unconscious until the doctor returns.
I'd like to see you try.
No, you most certainly would not.
You know what? I'm starting to get the feeling that you aren't real.
I'm no less real than anything else around here.
You can't expect me to believe that.
Did Plato expect those dimwits to believe they were trapped in a cave?
What?
Oh, nothing. Ta-ta. Step away, friend. There's nothing to be gained here. What have you found there?
Oh, some puzzle. Can't make heads or tails of it.
Unsurprising. Hand it over. Ah, a primitive color matching affair. Rotating the top should... but then this yellow square would... I'm going to borrow this for a moment. Try not to do anything unintelligent.
Finally. Here we go. What? There's only one document in Lena's file. Whatever, I need to copy this down and get out of here. Safety. Oh, fresh air. I feel almost back to normal. Hope I didn't leave too much evidence of my snooping.
Miriam, could you bring the broom, please?
Now, what did I even write when I was in there? What the hell? All I got was this? Mushrooms must have hit even harder than I thought. Unless this is some kind of code that I left for myself? But a code for what? And how am I supposed to crack it? Based on the journal's description, these symbols could be Watambu numbers. Unfortunately, I'm missing the page that would tell me which numbers. I tried one of the mushrooms from the forest.
Yeah? You talked to a floating brain?
How did you...
First time you do it, you always talk to a floating brain.
Just for the record, that would have been helpful information to have in advance.
Thanks for visiting. What do you got there?
I was hoping you could tell me. I wrote this down while I was on those mushrooms.
Huh. I've seen symbols like those out in the forest. I bet you were writing in the ancient language of the Watambu.
But I don't know the ancient language of the Watambu.
Yeah, but the mushrooms do.
It's a gigantic stone head. It's a gigantic I'll give him his personal space. Hey, big fella. How did he die? When did he die? Was the giant head involved? I've already taken... Not sure why I'd... This last page... Do you deal in rare books at all? Got an old journal here.
Not anymore. I had to stop after some knave sold me a piece they stole from the town archives.
Wow, that's despicable.
Estou sem ideia.
It doesn't adjust as I rotate it. It's definitely broken.
Deixa eu ver se eu posso...
I see you're back. We appreciate...
Here you go, Lena's visitor code.
This is a scrap of paper with some doodles on it.
So it's not a visitor code?
Are you familiar with numbers, sir?
I'm never going... I can't go back in there. It's way too risky.
Mano. Eu preciso desse exclusivo, mas como que eu pego eles? O quanto aqui, né? Eu não faço a menor ideia. Eu ainda tenho espada. Por que eu ainda tenho espada?
Little touches.
Posso, será que entrar aqui?
How would that help?
Não, não posso. Posso cortar isso?
No.
Não. Oh. Oh.
I don't follow. That seems pointless. I don't follow. What would... How would that... What would that... I don't follow.
Será que tem alguém que conhece essa merda?
Not sure why I'd do that.
Mas quem conheceria essa bosta?
That seems pointless.
Sinto que eu estou ferrado de novo. Há alguma chance dessa espada servir para arrebentar ali?
I don't even know what this building...
Não. Pra cortar o bagulho.
The sheriff put this up. If I remove it, he'll know someone was in here. The sheriff must have covered up this wall so no one would see Lena's drawings. The sheriff put this up. If I remove it, he'll know someone was in here.
Será que eu uso Osvaldo? Não.
I don't see anything in...
O Oswaldo tem uns bagulho aqui, né? Eu se perguntando por que significa o traço. Número aqui. E eu espero que isso não seja um puzzle, porque se for, meu amigo, isso vai dar uma merda.
Did the radio... No wonder.
Vai dar uma merda, né, para descobrir.
I think it...
Não é aqui.
He doesn't see...
Eu tenho uma espada. Tem muitas coisas que não fazem o menor sentido. Por que eu vou querer essa porra? Sei lá, pegar argila?
The clay looks soft. I don't think I need a tool to dig it up. I've already... I've already...
Não quero pegar mais argila. Eu peguei toda a argila que eu preciso. Também é peste,
Nobody's inside.
meu.
Bay Lighthouse. Yep, I can confirm there's a lighthouse out there.
Dá pra ir pra lá, cara. Minha mente se acendeu, velho.
This should work as a paddle. At least well enough to get me to that lighthouse and back.
Eu olhei no mapa, não tem como chegar no farol sem o barco. Então, sim, aí é a solução.
Whoa! Hey! What was that? I can't see a thing down there. Better not be a whale. I'm not trying to get swallowed like Geppetto. It's probably for heating. Something tells me I can't reach that. Guess nobody's home. No.
É.
The door is heavily reinforced.
Não, também. É legal, eu cheguei aqui, mas tipo, pra quê? Ai, como eu adoro.
What would that do?
Tô fora daqui. Bem, agora eu posso teleportar pra cá, pelo menos. Eu tenho um item a menos no inventário pra mim. Foi uma coisa a menos pra pensar. E essas fichas aí? Tem uma tinta aqui, irmão. Eu não consigo interagir com essa tinta, né? E eu duvido muito que... Nossa! Será? Acho improvável. Não precisa tentar, né?
If I had any money, I don't see the...
Não. As fichas tem que ser preta, vermelha. Tem essa daqui também que são... Só precisa de tinta, né? Eu tenho tinta, viu? Não tenho. Não tenho tinta. Eu não sigo fácil. É, aparentemente foi sanatório, né? O problema é, eu não consigo entrar na merda do sanatório porque eu não tenho a porcaria do número. Daí o cara vai lá e vai conferir cogumelo e me dá isso. Ah, meu caralho, como é que eu vou responder uma merda dessa, Fabi? Eu não sei, eu não sei. Eu não faço nem que eu confio.
It's just as cluttered as the shelves.
Eu nem sei quem foi o corno que roubou a porcaria de papel. É, voltei. Deixa eu ver que hora agora. Testando, beleza. Deixar. Isso, isso, cara. Oh, não tem que entrar no bar de novo, né? Quer que agora entra?
Vino Ventana.
Pelo amor de Deus, entra no bar.
Not really in the mood for a drink.
Não entra, pô. Cacete, velho. Casa do Oswaldo não é. O cara falou que na floresta ele viu. Mas eu acho que o único lugar que pode ter isso é no totem, mas não tem como entrar no totem. Eu precisaria da chave do guarda, tá ligado? Como é que eu consigo a chave do guarda? É que a questão.
Someone must have found the barber.
Cacete, cara.
The wheels are missing and it's covered in rust. I've seen these around before. They play a quick movie. Sometimes the movie's for certain audiences. They have a little bit of everything in there. Nothing to see.
Eu não sei. Eu acho que o caminho aqui eu já fiz tudo. Falta esse aqui. Que eu conseguiria através da estufa. Tem que virar um maluco aqui. Mas daí eu tenho que ver agora essa merda aqui. Eu não
I
sei
don't see
como
the
fazer isso.
I don't follow. Not sure why I'd do that. What would that do? How would that? What would?
Ai, ai, deixa eu pensar. Eu tenho uma espada, eu tenho um bagulho. E aí, eu tenho angústia, molho cabelo. Tá muito maluco. Será que eu vou ter que puxar umas guias aí? Porque. Não sei ideia. Sei ideia. Eu entendi que eu tenho que ir lá pra pegar o bagulho, porque provavelmente tá na floresta o bagulho. O problema é, como é que.
I think I hear something rustling around up there.
Eu vi um porta-aranha em cima.
I don't follow. How would that help?
Sei lá, taca essa porra lá. Eu não sei, velho.
Mostly pizza, a few calzones, which, let's be honest, are just folded over pizza. I'm no expert. Can't deny that. The bigger ones must be.
I thank you again for my clay.
Mano. Ah, vamos andar por aí, vai que eu acho uma coisa.
Old Mariner Cigar Store. Awfully trusting of them to leave fruit outside overnight. Awfully trusting of them to leave fruit outside overnight. They trust me not to steal the fruit, so I won't steal the fruit. Well, I know where to go if I end up needing a cantaloupe. Awfully trusting. Encouraging to.
Não.
What'll you have?
Bye-bye.
Cara, será que ele aceita isso, cara?
Not sure why I'd do that.
Eu também não. Mas eu tenho que tentar, né? Eu tinha que tentar. Não é possível. Ai, que barulho.
Sit. Please take a seat. The show is starting.
Guess he works at a theater.
Então tá.
I don't see the point.
Você sabe, né? Você sabe. Provavelmente eu não tenho motivo para entrar mais. Não por agora. Ai, ai, ai. Aqui não dá para entrar. Já sei o relógio para arrumar o
A
bagulho.
compass is kind of like a clock, right? Think you could fix up this one?
Compass? That ain't even close to a clock. Oh, would you look at the time? It's 1/4 south. See how stupid that sounds?
Still, I feel like a lot of the precision that goes into watch repair would
Nothing. My tools are calibrated for clockwork. End of story.
What if I bring you some working fuses? Would you fix my compass then?
Most days I'd sooner keel over than even entertain the thought. But I do enjoy seeing more than 3 feet in front of my face. Fine, you get me fuses, I'll make an exception. One exception.
A compass is kind of like a clock, right? Think you could fix up this one?
Compass? That ain't even close to a clock. Oh, would you look at the time? It's 1/4 south. See how stupid that sounds?
Still, I feel like a lot of the precision that goes into watch repair would
Nothing. My tools are calibrated for clockwork. End of story.
Enjoying your cosmic exploration? Stay curious.
Did you? We appreciate your.
I don't know how you put up with this rabble, Mary.
Please come in.
Puta que pariu.
Pardon me, ladies. I dropped my wallet.
Klutz.
Not to be a broken record.
What is it now, sir?
There's an awful lot of hair on the floor. Is the hairdryer supposed to do that?
That's my hair! My beautiful hair is ruined!
Annette, I'm so sorry. This has never happened.
Well, that went better than the prank with the barber. Ow! These hairdryers really are dangerous. Those things look like they could suck the brain right out of your head. I don't think the leather by itself is enough to protect me from getting electrocuted.
É, tentei, né?
Not sure why.
Eu quero morrer.
How would that help?
Vai, tira. Você pode simplesmente desligar essa merda?
That can't even... My hair's plenty dry. Maybe too dry.
That's fine.
There's a nearly empty bottle of nail polish here. She probably won't miss it. There are plenty of full ones. Not too shabby. Looks real enough to me, anyway.
Será que com essa ficha eu consigo retirar dinheiro que eu tenho dinheiro para fazer certas coisas?
What would that do?
Mano, como é que eu desligo essa merda, mano? Ah, vamos pra cima. Vamos pra cima aqui, caralho. Aqui. Suponho que jogar não vai ser o lance.
Cashing in or out?
Cashing out.
Very well. If I could have your chips.
My chips. I think I have them in my pocket here somewhere.
I breathlessly await your producing them, sir.
I'm ready to cash out. Here are my chips. I mean, chip. Singular.
One moment. Your pittance, sir. Have a nice evening.
Beleza, eu tenho dinheiro. Temos dinheiro.
There's got to be a better use for these coins than just...
É, realmente. Faz sentido. Não tem uma lojinha. Caraca. Uma lojinha que eu não lembro que era pra direita aqui. Isso aqui. Tem uns bagulhos.
Reckon I've got time for a quick show. Well, that was distracting.
Interessante, muito interessante.
I've got enough going on. Last thing I need is to start stressing about my weight. I think I'd die of embarrassment if somebody saw me. They have a little bit...
Beleza, o que mais que eu poderia fazer com dinheiros que eu não sei? Ah, posso ganhar um cachorro quente. Eu posso também ter uma viagem pro maluco lá. Como é que eu saio daqui, cara? Meu cachorro quente aí, irmão. Não sei pra que eu vou usar.
I'm way too sober to enjoy eating one of those.
And I'm way too sober to enjoy selling them.
E também não quer vender. Oh, foda-se. Então sobra o nosso amigo motoqueiro aqui.
I'm ready for that tour if you are.
With money and everything?
For once, yes.
Hell yeah, brother. Let's inhale some fumes.
You think we can avoid at least some of the bumps?
You call those bumps? I'll show you bumps. Buckle up, amigo.
Buckle what up? There's no...
Here we are, Ventana Peak. Go check out the top.
You'll wait for me here, right?
You bet. I got loads of deep inward reflection to catch up on.
Não tem mais dinheiro, mano. Tô vendo que vai dar bosta.
How did this hole get here? The compass is... How did this hole... I'm not talking. That's no use to me.
Eu gastei meu dinheiro muito cedo. Ah não, agora eu tenho que preparar.
Ready to head back?
Sure. Let's go.
Hop in.
Beleza, eu liberei meu lugar, mas é assim. E aí? Não tem nada aqui, caralho. Quer dizer, deve ter, mas.
That's one powerful light.
Deve ter, claro que deve ter, mas. No momento eu não tenho. Merda nenhuma pra fazer. Bem, vamos pensar positivo. Pelo menos um item do nosso inventário de eliminar. O que a gente tem? A gente tem um livro.
I don't see the point.
Sem errar. Uma luva.
It's a pair of red leather gloves.
Luvas de couro vermelho. Essa mulher aqui, ela tá usando roupas vermelhas.
No.
Não. Eu vou ter que achar o dono das roupas. Você não vai usar roupas vermelhas, vamos combinar aí. Se alguém que combine com as roupas. Talvez alguém no clube de caça.
I'm sorry, Mr. Green, but...
Gordon, do we have a problem over there?
Don't worry about it. I'll go.
Não. Não.
Those things look like they could suck the brain right out of your head. No. I don't see the point.
Acho que não.
I don't follow.
Cara, eu acho que eu vou ter que ir pras dicas, porque assim. Tô totalmente fodido pra achar essa merda aqui. Mano, eu não sei quem que teria essa informação aqui, cara. Não tem dica de quem descobriu a porcaria do bagulho, velho.
Guess nobody's home. Guess nobody. Something tells me I can't reach that. No. It's probably for heating. I don't see the point.
Cara, volta lá pra cá. Beleza, eu gastei dinheiro.
It doesn't adjust.
Para arrumar isso, eu preciso do fusível. Para pegar o fusível, eu preciso de algo que me permita pegar o fusível, porque senão eu tomo choque.
I thank you.
Eu consegui ali. A Lina. Eu preciso de ajuda. Sim, eu preciso de ajuda. Como é que eu deixo meu vaso muito bonito, caralho? Não sei, mano. Não sei.
2 nice things of flowers ready to be judged. Looks like they're waiting on a third.
Sim, é só esperar uma terceira. Uma minha tá horrorosa de feia. Eu não faço ideia o que eu poderia pegar para melhorar isso. Porque o jogo não me diz nada. Eu adoro esse jogo, careca. É tão simples, né? Tão subaraxi. Tão malevolente. Tão... onde que eu peguei a porra das flores, hein? Eu esqueci. Aqui não dá pra invadir. Quê?
Is that engine running? What's that clatter? How would that help? Is that engine running? What's that clatter? How'd it get in there? It's quiet now that the cat's out of there. I don't know the...
Deixa eu tirar gato.
I've already taken enough.
Ele pegou o suficiente.
I've already taken...
Pegou o suficiente. Mas eu não tenho o suficiente. Então, caralho, eu vou ficar maluco. Saber, foda-se. Tá. Bom. Eu pensei em abaixar essa escada aqui, mas
Something tells me I...
não tem nada que alcance essa merda.
I don't follow.
Não tem nada. Essa dica não me ajudou em nada, só falou coisas que eu já tava na mente, tá ligado? Eu pensei que falta uma outra coisa que...
Nobody's inside.
Eu não sei o que fazer.
It's still attached to the boat with a rope.
Era isso? Ah, tá bom. E esse corno magrelo, fraco do caralho, vai conseguir jogar uma porra de uma âncora? Teu cu. Teu cu. Não, 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 não. Não, não. Vai tomar no cu. Onde que... Você consegue fazer isso? Vai tomar no cu? Não, não, não. Não, 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 não. Isso é minha... Sem falar o tamanho da âncora diminuiu.
Nice.
Nossa, muito mentiroso. Não gostei. Não gostei. Não gostei. Não gostei. Eu não pensei que fosse a merda da âncora, porque, porra, a âncora é gigante, o cara é mó magrelo, vai erguer essa porra, cara. Não vai, mano. Aqui tem força pra isso, que tem.
It's full of a thick industrial chemical. I think it's liquid rubber. It's a serious saw for serious woodworking.
Yeah?
It's a serious saw for serious woodworking. This must control the rotation of the lighthouse. I shouldn't mess with it without a good reason.
Eu já tenho minha justificativa agora.
It's full of a thick... Not sure why I'd do that.
Peraí, borracha líquida?
Ah yes, the traditional recipe for rubber gloves. 1 part rubber, 1 part gloves.
Pronto, porra, um problema resolvido. Cara. Mano, mas essa da âncora aí foi maldade. Não, da âncora foi maldade. Tô tomando cu. Na moral. Na moral, foi maldade. Onde que eu jogou o joelho, caralho?
They're completely shot. No wonder the lights are out in there. Why swap out my perfectly good fuses for dead ones?
You've got a friend in the timekeeping business.
I've got replacement fuses here.
Aren't you a resourceful one? I'll swap them out first thing tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I kinda need this compass fixed now.
You can't rush these things, kid. You want it done right, you gotta wait. Stay dry.
They're completely shut. They're fried. No reason to take them. This should be a quick fix.
Matamos o velho, mano.
Whoa! Hey, are you all right in there? The fuse is blew immediately.
No.
No! You old idiot! Why didn't you fix your damn roof? Why didn't you... Why didn't I...
Não um presunto pra conta. Beleza, agora não temos alguém pra arrumar a nossa
these people. I am not a murderer. Something is causing all of these people to die, and I swear it isn't me. But whatever it is, it has me on the same list. My only hope is that Lena knows what's happening and how to stop it. I have to find her. Fast. He's burned to a crisp. It's still smoldering. A variety of...
Mano, você tá matando todo mundo da cidade. A cidade não tem...
That was simple enough. The dial's rotating freely now. It seems to be working like any compass should.
Será que agora eu tenho que vir aqui? Não, acho... Ah, não. Eu não vou apontar pra cá, né? Ou vou.
Let's see. If the lighthouse is southeast of here at a bearing of 140 degrees, then I must be northwest of the lighthouse at the opposite bearing. So...
Então eu devo estar no 280? Entre 300 ou 240. Eu vou sugerir com uns 260. Acho. 260.
Guess.
Poder ter aberto essa porra ali de volta. Senta aqui? Também podia. Deixa eu ver se tá certo. Puta que pariu, errei pra caralho. Ok, eu estou aqui.
Let's see. If the lighthouse is southeast of here at a bearing of 140 degrees, then I must be northwest of the lighthouse at the opposite bearing. So...
Ah, noroeste do farol. Eu entendi? Não. Vamos ver, supondo que eu estou aqui, se o mapa estiver correto. Então, eu fui merda. Ó, aqui é o norte. Talvez aqui? Ah, agora tá certo. Eu inverti as coisas, mano. O ideal é olhar pelo mapa. Eu aqui, ó, pá. E aqui dá impressão diferente. Tá ligado?
The beam from the lighthouse is passing straight through it. The beam from the lighthouse is passing straight through it.
Beleza, agora eu preciso do bagulho ficar na delegacia. Mas como é que eu vou pegar essa merda? Pode ser com essa porcaria aqui, porque na hora que eu furar essa porra aqui, eu não vou ficar.
They should get a locker open without causing too much obvious damage.
Meu Deus, como é que ele abre com essa bosta?
There we go. What the hell is this thing? I've opened the middle locker. I don't see anything else in there worth taking. There's a small hole in the ground here. It fits perfectly. Whoa, that light is stunning. Those Watambu really knew their stuff. It's covered in intricate designs, probably just decorative. That's a hefty cube, maybe the heftiest cube. What on earth? These stones look like giant buttons, but what do they do? Haven't I seen those symbols somewhere before?
Ah, tá. Eu tô vendo que eu vou demorar pra resolver essa merda, né? Ai, meu
May I
saco.
answer any?
I'm a little rusty on my planets. Could you refresh my memory?
Certainly. Over on the left there, you'll see the sun, which is our star. Then we have our 4 smaller planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth, of course, and Mars. Then we have the much larger cohort of Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
Thank you. That brought it all rushing back.
Anytime. Stay curious.
Saber? Tirei print. Então vamos lá. Ó, o primeiro era o Sol. Tem o Sol aqui? Não tem. Já falou. Meu Deus, Sol, né, sua filha da mãe? O que você tem? Aham. Deus só, pô, caralho. Deus só. Beleza, só no ponto. Então, nós temos Mercúrio. Mercúrio. Temos Mercúrio? Temos Mercúrio. É a Copa. Pode ser uma Copa. Seria esse aqui. Mercúrio. Puta, tem que ser tudo uma vez, né? Pegue Mercúrio. Então vamos lá. Mercúrio é o primeiro. De Vênus é o sapo, cobra sapo. Cobra sapo tem terra? Tem, o velho. Cobra sapo velho. Cobra sapo velho. Cobra sapo velho. Bebê em Marte. Sapo velho. Cobra sapo velho. E o que é isso aqui? Eu vou fazer uma anotação. Sabe também nessas ordens aqui. Daí temos o temível Marte. O Marte, o que eu chamaria isso aqui? Eu chamaria isso aqui de mamá. 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 Ou mamaco ou Marte. Aí, depois do Marte, nós Júpiter, Saturno, Urano e Netuno. Aí, o Júpiter é o Cutu. Vou marcar aqui. Cutu. Porque eu não vou ficar decorando essa piroca aqui, mas nem que me paguem muito. Depois vem o Saturno. Saturno é o dragão. O dragão, e daí, depois do Saturno, só pra gente ter certeza que não confundir as coisas. Júpiter, Saturno, Uranus é a morte. Depois de Uranus, temos Netuno, que é a galinha. Foda-se. Uma galinha. Vamos lá então. Começando pela 4. Daí vem o sapo. Cadê o sapo, cara? O sapo. Depois só vê o velho. Cadê o bagulho que parece um velho? Na verdade não, velho. Acho que uma coruja, sei lá. Daí vem o mamaco. Cadê o bagulho que parece um mamaco? Esse aqui. Daí o cutu. Esse aqui. Daí depois do cutu vem o dragão. Daí do dragão vem a morte.
There we go. Open sesame.
Tá. Deixa eu só fechar isso aqui. Beleza. Não precisa mais disso. E Go. Vamos lá.
It's attached to the mechanism for this door. It's secured to the floor.
Por que eu fiz isso? Não sei.
The light doesn't even reach the bottom, if there is a bottom. More depictions of their gods? The way the light's hitting this makes me think it's a sundial. But it's not like any sundial I've seen before. How do you tell time with this? There are symbols along the edge of the circle. Are they supposed to be numbers? There are symbols.
Beleza, voltou. Internet do cara. O OBS do cara. Não sei qual dos dois aqui. Ó, 12 aqui. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beleza. Eu vou tirar uma foto porque eu tô com preguiça. Vai ser muito mais fácil. Beleza. Deixa eu pegar a foto aqui, beleza. Eu vou estudar essa porra aqui. Porque não dá pra abrir o bagulho aqui, ó. Ó, temos o símbolo do bagulho. Não temos, mas o segundo ali é o 2. Será que isso seria tipo número romano? Se ali é o 3 e ali é o 5, será que somos 2? Então seria. Será que é isso? Será? Seria um 8? Será? Eu acho que é isso. Porque o 6 é um traço com 1. Um traço é 1. E o é 5, um traço 6. Então, o com traço é 8. Anotaremos isso, tá? Annotations. Não, peraí, deixa essa porra aqui, não vou desmarcar isso aqui não. Então, temos 8, 2, 8, 2, 8, 2, separado. 8, 2, 8, 2, 8, 2, isso aqui o que? 4? É 4. Daí com isso que é 6. Isso mesmo? 6. Eu acho que é. Pode ser 9. 9. 9, 3. 9, 3. É isso? Não sei. Eu tô chutando daí.
Whoa, something didn't like me picking that up.
Por sorte, eu já fui meio inteligente e conseguiu o item. Não foi? É, exatamente. Agora eu vou no senatório, porque eu acho que eu tenho um número.
Did you forget something?
I have Lena's visitor code. I'd like to see her now.
I'm ready for the code when you are.
8. 2. 9.
3.
Code verified. Your visit is approved.
Yes! I mean, thank you.
May I have a name for the log?
A name? Yes, of course. Faulkner. Bill Faulkner.
You're welcome to head upstairs, Mr. Faulkner. The attending nurse will direct you to the patient.
Beleza. Deixa eu fechar isso aqui. Pronto. Deixa eu até salvar aqui, vai que dá alguma merda, né? Não sei se o jogo. O jogo tem save, mas.
Where's this go?
The break room.
Is it?
Não, aqui é.
Visitor or new patient?
Visitor. Definitely visitor.
Patient name?
Lena.
Follow. If separated, find Neverland.
If separated, why would we get separate? Damn it. Isn't this place trying to make people feel better? Hello? Large man? What did he say? Find Neverland?
Puta que pariu. Oh, sem querer eu pulei o bagulho. Fermei.
Visitor or new patient?
Visitor. Definitely visitor.
Patient name?
Lena.
Follow. If separated, find Neverland.
If separated, why would we get separate? Damn it. Where do you even get a painting like this? Hello? Large man? Great. What did he say? Find Neverland? I think that's a reference to Peter Pan, which I haven't read. Perfect. It's a shield with a yellow star emblazoned on it. A sculpture of a star. Not terribly interesting, but at least it isn't disturbing. Well, that's unpleasant. Must have interrupted a group session. I'm out here again. How am I supposed to know where Neverland is? I'm out here again. How am I supposed to know where Neverland is? Where do you even get a painting like this? This artist was definitely working through something. It's a painting of a star. There's a big star on the tapestry. Yikes. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but I don't like looking at it. Dusty old armor. There's a star on the chest. Empty. There's a big star on the tapestry. What's this here for? Music therapy? Huh? I could have sworn I took a different door. I won't.
Meu céu. Eu já esqueci onde que eu entrei. Foi aqui, né? Beleza, daí aqui eu entrei. Eu acho que posso entrar aqui também, não posso.
Well, that's not it.
Aqui não tem nada.
Oh, joy. Is it?
Merda. Abrir essa porta não de vez de alguma coisa?
Finally.
You know, you could have just waited for me.
You could have walked faster. Lena is inside. No funny business.
Uh-huh. Thanks so much. Lena.
Harvey, you're here.
I have too many questions for you.
I imagine you must. First, could you open the window for some fresh air? I do it myself, but...
Oh, yes, of course.
Vai se matar, né?
Where would you like to start?
You recognized me. You know my name. How?
You recognized me, didn't you?
That's because
You saw me in a vision.
Yes. That doesn't sound completely insane?
They don't like that word around here.
Right.
Suffice to say, I've had a few visions of my own.
In my visions, I saw dark creatures. An enormous claw burst into Oswaldo's house and snatched him away. Later, in your house, cloaked figures were hovering around you, torturing you.
Yes. Your visions were echoes of past events, of intrusions by beings known as the Shadows.
Shadows? Oswaldo was mumbling about shadows in my vision. We aren't talking about regular old shadows here, are we?
No.
Then what are we talking about?
Forces of fate.
Fate? The shadows are fate?
No. The Shadows manipulate fate, manipulate us to their liking.
How do they do that? Why do they do that? And besides, who says fate even exists for them to influence?
Many say that fate exists. Do you, Harvey?
Cara, eu não prestei muita atenção no da Paula. Não me importa,
Honestly,
né?
I've never given much thought to the big philosophical questions.
I'm sorry to say, that's about to change.
How are you holding up, Lena? I couldn't last 30 minutes in this place.
It could be worse. The sheriff insisted they put me in one of the nice rooms. He's always looked out for me for some reason.
Why did the sheriff put you here in the first place?
I don't blame him, or Dr. Morgan for that matter. Given the condition my house was in, the condition I was in, putting me in here must have felt like their only option. They think they're protecting me from myself.
How do you know Oswaldo?
We were in a book club together. Sometimes we'd write stories and share them with each other.
Huh, funny you should mention that.
You're a writer too.
Trying to be. Not much luck with the publisher so far.
I have a feeling you'll make a name for yourself.
You said the shadows influence fate. How do they do that?
Mostly through a pawn, an individual who carries out their will, knowingly or otherwise.
Like who?
Who do you think?
I'm scared to even say it, but is it me?
Yes, Harvey, it's you.
You're serious? The shadows are manipulating me? But I don't feel manipulated.
No. Leading up to your arrival here, nothing has felt different.
Well, I've been having this one recurring nightmare. My head and other people's heads mounted on a wall.
What other people?
At first, I couldn't make out the other faces, but then I watched 3 of them die.
In the dream?
No.
You didn't mean to kill those people, Harvey.
I didn't kill them at all. They were accidents. Terrible accidents.
Accidents that the shadows used you to cause. Whether you accept it or not, Harvey, you are a walking agent of death.
If the shadows are really behind this, we have to stop them. They aren't done. And according to my dream, they'll kill me too after the others are dead.
I know, Harvey, but stopping them seems impossible.
What do you mean impossible? You've been studying them, haven't you?
Yes, and that's how I know this has all happened before, and it will happen again.
What's happened before? You mean the shadows have manipulated other people?
No, I mean the shadows have manipulated you, forced you to end the lives of specific people in this town. Details might change each time, but they're just details. The shadows make sure it all happens, one way or another.
I don't understand how what you're saying is possible, but I do know that I'm not going to be responsible for any more people dying. Please, if you have any idea how I can stop this, tell me.
Apart from myself and Oswaldo, there is one other person who investigates the shadows.
Who?
Vincent. He owns a factory by my house. He's always been obsessed with fate and free will. With good reason, it turns out. A few days ago, I received a message from Vincent. He said he was nearing some kind of breakthrough. I didn't get a chance to find out what he meant. Later that same day, the sheriff collected me.
I'll find Vincent. Should I check his factory first?
Yes. He hardly ever leaves. Take my necklace.
Why?
There's a key on it for the factory basement. Harvey, you need to be careful. Vincent thinks there are more people in this town who know about the shadows. People who worship them, hoping to influence their own destiny. If they find out what you're up to, they'll do whatever it takes to stop you.
I still have to try, right? Feels like I don't have much of a choice.
That's fate for you.
Thank you, Lena. I'm going to fix all of this.
I'd hoped you wouldn't come, Harvey. I wanted to be wrong so badly.
Wrong about what?
About the shadows. About you. About how it all ends.
We don't know how it ends, Lena. Not yet.
We don't know how it ends for you. The shadows have a schedule to keep, Harvey. If they don't see what they expect, they'll know something's wrong, and they'll intervene. Harvey, your next victim needs to die.
My next victim? I don't even know who that is.
I do.
What?
Good luck, Harvey.
Lena, wait! No! Why, Lena? You didn't have to do that. We could have changed things. I could have found Vincent. I could have... The only head left on that wall is mine. Am I officially expendable? I have to find Vincent. He's the only lead I have left. But first, I need to get out of here before that brick wall of a nurse sees what happened.
É foda, hein?
Hello? Vincent? That switch better turn the lights on, because I can't see anything else down here. What the hell kind of factory is this?
Na verdade, o correto seria no light, no
The
shadow.
lights are staying on. Executive decision.
É, então fudeu, né? O ideal seria no light, no shadow. Caralho, não era pra subir o imbecil. uma merda.
Wasn't this in a different position the last time I came through?
Na verdade, eu não sei. Eu não... Não, peraí. Quando foi o último save? Ah, que merda, cara. Eu queria...
Did this thing's posture get better?
Ah, mudou de posição não, rapaz.
This is really psyching me out. It's almost standing up now.
É só um jogo desse... Os bonecos estão olhando pra mim, irmão.
It grew right through the concrete floor. It grew.
Tem uma espada, hein? Ah, deixa eu ver essa porra.
What's it supposed to be? A frog with a big hat? They're full of body parts. Artificial body parts, to be clear. Look at this junk. Did Vincent build it all? So many detached arms and legs. All metal, thankfully. Wonder if anything in here is in decent condition. Ugh. This looks like it's intact. Deeply upsetting, but intact. Why build a mechanical baby?
Oh!
Well, that was in one piece. I think I see another whole one in there. These schematics are so elaborate. Looks like designs for those creepy babies in the basement. I think I need to put something in the slot for this machine to do anything. What a totally normal thing for a machine to do. Don't know what I was expecting that to accomplish. There's gotta be more to this.
Não dá pra interagir quando tá o bagulho mexendo.
Looks like an obstacle course from hell. Who's supposed to go through it? What would that do? I don't see the point. There's a narrow slot on its back. What is this thing for? Warning, stand clear of conveyor during use. For safety, components retract in case of malfunction. It's unpleasant enough carrying around one of these. It grew right through the concrete floor. They're full of body parts. Artificial body parts, to be clear.
Não sei. Não sei.
Hello? And goodbye. What was that all about? It's done moving now, if I had to guess. It's done moving now, if I had to guess. The lights are staying on. Executive decision. The lights are
Tá faltando peça. Eu não acho que vai ter peça aqui.
I think I need to put something in the slot for this machine to do anything.
Não tem nada pra pôr aqui. Eu tô achando que colocou uma engrenagem na costa do bebê pra isso aí anda.
Don't know what I was expecting that to accomplish. There's gotta be more. I could crawl across it if it weren't covered in blades and spikes. This is a workplace safety violation if I've ever seen one. If I get a running start, I bet I can jump to the other side.
Se você pular, você morre.
Good thing that junk broke my fall.
Bem, não tá mais se movendo, né? Não tem meu bagulho pra cortar aqui.
That seems pointless. Bizarre as this thing is, it might still have a use in here. Vincent, don't forget to move the air intake so it stops getting clogged with debris. Best, Vincent.
Yeah. O que é isso aqui?
I could crawl across it if it weren't covered in blades and spikes. Surprisingly, I can't jump that far. Surprisingly, Vincent, don't forget to move the air intake so it stops getting clogged with debris. Best, Vincent. Looks like an obstacle course from hell. Who's supposed to go through it?
Mano, pela lógica era pra ser assim, bebê do Parago aqui, mas ele não.
Don't know what I was expecting. There's gotta be. I can't go back in there. It's way too risky.
Puta que pariu.
Mr. Green, could I bother you for the time?
Oh, there's a big clock right behind you.
Unfortunately, that one's stopped. Blown fuse.
Ah.
So, time?
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I don't wear a watch.
That's too bad.
Is this a watch store? You could probably check inside.
I suppose I could. Thanks anyway, Mr. Green. You have a safe night.
You, too.
Oh, my head.
I saw the green thing you stole.
Does it look expensive?
It looks like it belongs in a museum.
You mean like in the gift shop?
Nope.
Oh, God. I really did it this time, didn't I? Thanks for visiting, whoever you are.
I can't go back in there. It's way too risky.
Eu não sei. Tô boiando aqui, cara. Ah, foda-se. Sim, eu entendi que o bebê tem que atravessar, mas não sei como. Eu não sei como. Será que tem algum lugar novo que eu possa entrar agora?
It looks custom made. There's a narrow slot on the side for something.
Drafty and unremarkable.
The sheriff must have covered. He's fishing. I can't let myself get caught. The wheels are missing and it's covered in rust. That car's no use to me or anybody else.
Hey. Eu acho que não tem nada. Aqui acho que também não tem nada. Eu vou fazer aqui onde eu já fiz. Eu não sei.
Old.
Need? Feel free to browse.
It's a serious saw for serious woodworking. These are too bulky to carry around.
Caralho, cara. Mas onde que eu vou conseguir essa madeira pra...
What's it supposed to be? A frog with a big hat? That seems pointless. I don't follow. I don't see... Not sure.
Foda-se. Se nada funciona, a gente tenta alguma merda, vai que dá certo.
Not...
É que aqui eu acho que não tem mais nada, cara. Ainda toda essa rua aqui. Vamos olhar pra cá. Ó, o Begunto. Espera só. Deixa eu ver como é que tá a bateria aqui. Mais um pouquinho. Não tem nada.
Every...
What'll you...
Bye-bye. Vino.
Irmão. Não sei. Não sei. Eu tenho essa merda aqui, mas eu não... Será que o que eu quero está dentro da dele? O maluco aqui não volta mais. O cerâmica aqui. Vai que é isso. Não é nada, né? Aqui eu acho que não mudou nada. Não mudou nada. Aqui é um lugar que eu preciso fazer o bagulho, mas tô muito perdido em conseguir virar o membro aí. Tem que conseguir os bang. Não tem os bang.
There's a big sign hanging.
Posso der essa bagaça para um museu aqui?
No.
A fábrica.
A run of...
Esse lugar é complicado, velho. Tá muito lugar pra ir daí. É muito lugar pra ir, sempre quero, não sei, de ter esquecido do último lugar. Mano. Eu preciso dessa peça do caralho, mas.
I don't follow. They're full of body parts. They're full of body parts. Artificial body part. Not sure why I'd do that. I don't follow. Bizarre as this, it's I'd rather not walk around town carrying a rib cage. I'd rather not walk around town. I might be allergic to whatever it is. I doubt it has. It's unpleasant enough. I think I need to put something in the slot for this machine to do anything. Not sure why I'd do that. What would that do? Not sure why I'd... There are 4 buttons here. Forward, backward, wait, and deploy. Those must be the instructions I can add to a punch card. The first 3 are simple enough, but deploy? Deploy what? I'll hold on to the blank card for now.
Peraí, pra frente, não. Ô, cacete. Observa essa porra. Clica no botão, cara. Não quero observar de novo. Então, pra frente. Não, pra frente, pra trás, pra frente, espera.
I think nothing happened.
Qual é that?
They're stuck. They're stuck. I'll hold on to the blank card for now.
Vamos lá. Para frente. Para frente. Para trás. para frente, espera, para frente, enviar.
Nothing happened. They're stuck in position. Nothing happened.
Para frente, espera.
There we go. One punched, punch
Ah,
card
tem que
for
completar
whatever.
o bagulho todo, velho. Tá mais complexo do que. Ah, vamos fazer tentativa e erro. Provavelmente eu posso fazer isso, né? Ah, é, que merda. É pra frente, é 3 pra frente, volta, espera, vai.
Well, that explains the pile of those downstairs.
Eu vou ter que sempre vir. Nossa. Puta, velho. Toda vez que eu errar, vou ter que vir pegar o bagulho aqui. Então, vamos lá, vai. 3 pra frente. 1, 2, 3. Tá no terceiro. Para trás, para frente. Espera para frente. Para frente. Enviar.
Really starting to get the hang of this card.
Espero que não tenha errado essa bosta. Tô indo foda-se, já tô tanto.
I should be able to crawl across now without getting chopped to bits. Not to jinx it or anything.
Não era isso que eu queria fazer, não. Queria interagir com o povo pensando que ia dar outra coisa, mas.
Ah! I guess Vincent uses this room for storage. It has a combination dial, and I don't have the combination. Is that supposed to be a heart? Why create hearts for these things? This radio can't be in here by coincidence. I have to see what Vincent was up to.
This should do the trick. Time for some answers. Starting with the calibration test. Am I an automaton? Is my name Vincent? All right, proceeding to primary inquiry. Do I control my own destiny? Can I take control of mine? What was that? Another rat? What? No. Enough! I can't endure any more of this.
The shadows terrorized Vincent, just like Lena and Oswaldo. He must have been onto something for them to intervene like that. That claw, it recoiled when Vincent turned on the light.
Peraí, mas se no Shadow no Light, se no Lights, não. No Shadow no Lights? Era essa a frase? peraí. Cadê o caderno do povo?
This last
Não,
page.
não é esse aqui não. Ah, não, ficou lá na taça, hein? Ah, preguiça lá, hein?
It's completely busted, like somebody went out of their way to dismantle it. Is one rope really holding up all those dummies? There's no way, right? Oh! Holy shit! Something tells me I found Vincent. I won't lie. It's almost reassuring to come across a dead body that isn't my fault.
Pelo menos isso aí não é culpa minha. Pelo menos.
This looks like a punch card, but it's a different size from the other ones. Could this be how Vincent communicated with Lena? How would she read this? It's a different size from the other punch cards. What does it go in? It's completely busted, like somebody went out of their way to dismantle it.
Não é naquela máquina, né? Eu tenho certeza que não é aqui, mas não preciso tentar.
This card's already been punched. I need to find a way to read what it says. Not sure why I'd do that. How would that help? It's a different size from the other.
Não, mas se ela sabe. Ah! Já sei, caralho.
The punch card fits in here perfectly. Incredible. It's typing entirely on its own. All right, Vincent, what do you have to say?
Lena, se você estiver lendo esta carta, significa que me encontrou em um estado deplorável. Eu sinto muito por isso. Se você ainda tem esperança de encontrar alguma solução para o nosso tormento, procure no meu cofre. A combinação é 18, 6, 23. 18. Eu vou marcar com estou preguiça. 18, 6, 23. Porque eu não vou ficar lembrando, não. Vamos por essa porra. 18, 6, 23. Nossa, eu ficando o caminho inteiro aqui muito, né? Vamos lá, velho. Eu sei que vocês vão querer me assustar, velho. Seus bonecos, tá? Vai. Tá, isso. Não? Vai,
If
máquina
I
do
turn it
caralho.
back on now
Manda
that it's broken, it might explode or something. If I turn it back on now...
Ah, tá. Cliquei no bagulho errado.
Hopefully Vincent didn't change the combination since writing that note. Bingo.
Oh, eu nem
There's
precisava
another
ter...
letter in here, among other things.
Vacilo. Oh, meu caralho. Querida Lina, essas sombras não param de me perseguir. Estão atrapalhando minha investigação. Cada vez que elas retornam, é como se as minhas ações pertencessem cada vez menos a mim. Não vou deixar que me reduzam a algo semelhante às minhas criações, desprovidas de razão. Eu prefiro escapar da força que as sombras exercem sobre mim, ou a única liberdade que me resta. Tenho certeza de que há outras pessoas na cidade que têm ciência das sombras e as veneram como deuses. Se deseja ter qualquer chance de pôr fim a esse sofrimento, Você precisa encontrá-las e descobrir o que elas são. Creio que, para evitar suspeitas, elas encobrem suas atividades com algum tipo de disfarce. Os clubes de caça e de jardinagem me parecem os principais suspeitos. Boa sorte. Abraço, Vincent. OBS. Não permita que aquela planta se alastre por toda a minha fábrica. Vou deixar uns frascos da única coisa que se provou eficaz contra ela.
Vincent thinks members of the hunting club or the gardening club might be worshipping the shadows. I guess it's a start.
Pô, já saquei, mano. Caralho, já sei como eu vou entrar no clube de jardinagem. Nossa, já sei. Já sei como eu vou entrar no clube de jardinagem. Quer apostar quanto que essa planta do cara vai criar vida, vai querer me fuder, velho? Não? Eu vou fazer a última coisa aqui.
This one's for you, Vincent. Damn, that stuff is strong. The herbicide killed it in seconds. The herbicide.
No final aconteceu o que eu tava pensando. Até que foi bem tranquilo aqui. Eu esperava que ia acontecer bem mais merda. Eu esperava muito mais. Agora eu fui na estufa, pelo vinha. Eu vou combinar isso com isso. E aí eu vou pôr isso. E aí eu vou pôr isso aqui. E aí eu vou colocar meu... Não, não posso. Eu tenho que vir aqui.
Nothing's for sale if that's what you're wondering.
Não, isso é muito louco, né? Você vai perguntar pros caras. Pô,
Could you tell me anything about the shadows?
What? Are you serious?
Extremely.
Okay. You see, Harvey, there's a big circle in the sky called the sun.
No, I didn't mean...
And the sun shines something called light all over the ground.
Constance, that's not
But
what I...
sometimes the light hits something on the way down, like a tree, or a rock, or maybe an idiot.
I'm gonna go.
But I was just getting to the important part.
The competition arrangements are looking a little dried out.
I don't think you know what you're talking about, but I also can't afford to risk it. What on earth? They're both ruined! Well, not my fault these dopes used flowers that can't handle water, of all things.
All right, Constance, my entry is on the table, and I'm ready to compete.
Oh, joy. Might as well get this thing started, then. First and foremost, thanks to all our competitors for their wonderful entries.
Don't a couple of them look, I don't know, dead?
Judy, the members of our community have all tried the very hardest.
Don't get me wrong, Connie. I'm not blaming them. I just think that maybe...
Maybe nothing, Judy. Time for the results. And the winner is... Harvey Green!
Yes! Haha! Finally, I catch a break.
Congratulations, Harvey. We'd love to invite you for tea as our newest member. Wouldn't we, Connie?
We'd be absolutely delighted. All right, Harvey, I suppose we should get to know each other, since you're gonna be around all the time now.
Oh, yes, please. Tell us about yourself, Harvey.
Well, I'm something of an aspiring writer.
What do you write about?
Oh, you know. lately I've been immersing myself in the concept of fate.
You mean like true love? I sure knew it was fate the moment I set eyes on my Abner. Rest his soul.
Not love so much as the inevitability and finality of looming death.
Good heavens.
You're a proper killjoy, Green. Guess we have something in common.
Sorry, sounds like none of you are into that kind of stuff.
It all sounds very interesting, Harvey. It's just we usually talk about simpler things, like baking, or who in town's doinkin' who.
You know who probably likes talking about that kind of thing? Those weirdos out in the forest.
What weirdos?
Yeah, what weirdos?
I don't know who they are. I just know I was out the other night gathering rare flowers, and I saw a weirdo standing in a circle mumbling nonsense. You're talking nonsense too, so maybe it's the same kind.
Connie.
No, it's all right. That's very helpful, Constance. Thank you. Now, how about another cup?
Coming right up.
Constance mentioned seeing strange individuals in the forest. Wait, could this have anything to do with the creature that grabbed the rabbit by the hotel? Guess I'm headed back out there. But what part of the forest haven't I checked yet? I can't risk breathing in. This has to work, right? It's what gas masks are for. In the clear. Or maybe not. I see people up ahead. Better stay low.
By the eight of the heavens, I hereby call forth the unguided, the wandering souls. I call forth the endlessly lost and make them seen!
Hey, Bobby, I think that one worked.
What? Really?
Well, I see a guy in the bushes over there, and he looks pretty unguided and wandering.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Hello there. What's your name?
Hi. Harvey.
You can come out of the bush if you want, Harvey.
Okay. Are you gonna eat me?
Eat you? Oh, right. We must look rather scary.
Well, yeah, you're a masked pagan cult performing rituals in the woods.
He's got a point there, Bobby.
What's with the masks? Why would you wear them if you aren't in a cult?
Surely you must have donned a breathing apparatus to get past those flowers, yes?
Yeah, I guess I did.
These serve the same purpose.
We got so used to him, we figured why not make him part of the whole song and dance?
You all don't sound like what I'd expect from a cult.
It's really more of a part-time thing.
Christine's right. We don't actually worship ancient gods or anything like that.
Then what are you doing out here?
We're, how would you describe it? An ancient culture appreciation club.
What ancient culture does your appreciation club appreciate?
The Watambu. Do you know anything about them?
A little bit, yeah. I read about them in the town hall archives.
A fellow enthusiast. Wonderful. How lucky it is that we've found each other.
It was the ritual, Bobby.
Of course, of course. Luck had nothing to do with it.
The ritual you were performing when I got here, that's a Watambu ritual?
It is. It was depicted in an ornate stone carving not far from here.
Like all of them are.
Yes, the Watambu were rather thorough in documenting these things. Not that I'm complaining.
Do those rituals ever work?
We did one that brought you here.
That feels like it could be a coincidence.
There was a time when I would have agreed with you, Harvey. And I won't lie and say that every ritual we've replicated has done something. But some of them absolutely have. The Watambu were onto something, and we have proof.
Não. Eu acho que é o que merda.
I have this Watambu idol, or at least I think that's what it is. Is it involved in any rituals?
Dear me, wherever did you find this?
It was in a big temple near here.
You managed to enter it? Harvey, you are far more deserving of these robes than any of us.
Please keep the robes.
Yes, this idol absolutely is an object of great power. According to the carvings, it grants its bearer control over the wind.
Huh. So I can make it breezy?
Yes, you can make it breezy, I suppose, but there's so much potential beyond that. To activate it, pass your hand across it while speaking its incantation. Zemwat Olet Ik.
Sounds simple enough.
You discovered this idol, Harvey. It's only fair that you keep it.
Thanks. I'll try to use it responsibly.
Do let us know how it goes.
Wait a minute, I've seen you before. You were that creature at the edge of the forest. You grabbed a wild rabbit and ran off. Did you sacrifice it?
Sacrifice? Oh, heavens no. That's my pet rabbit, Roland. He's asleep behind a bush back there. Little scamp manages to sneak away once a week, it seems like.
At least.
You've got to be kidding me. These rituals, do they ever mention beings called the Shadows?
Shadows? Doesn't ring a bell. Christine?
No bell ringing over here either.
Most of the rituals invoke some or all of the Watambu's 8 celestial gods.
One for each planet. You get it.
And those aren't called shadows?
Not in anything I've observed. They're usually represented by colorful animals and other creatures.
Have fun summoning the devil or whatever.
See ya, Harvey.
Beleza, agora eu não faço ideia. E como é que eu vou fazer pra ser membro do que eu faço?
I'm sorry, Mr. Green, but...
Gordon, do we have a problem over there?
Don't worry about it. I'll go. What would that do?
Mano, eu não sei. Ah, então era. Não podia antes, mas eu posso agora. Ah.
Unburnt Ashes. It's the latest novel from that jerk, Paul Frey. A local critic will be reading from it later this evening. I don't want that. I hate the guy's guts! Paul Frey can't even be bothered to walk down here to read from his own book. Well then, how would he know if the critic read somebody else's book instead? If my junk manuscript isn't going to help my career, it might as well hurt his. Now, to do a little cover swap.
The drape swayed gently before me, impossible in its grandiosity. Grandiose indeed, I cogitated, but surely that which it conceals must be grandioser? Grandioser. Huh. As if reading my very thoughts, it pulled away, and I beheld another world, a world beyond what I understood the world to be. I longed to enter that world, to cut myself free from the tethers of my own, but my legs, my own legs, betrayed me. And so, ergo, with the legs of my mind, Oh, good Lord. This is abysmal. Is this a joke? If so, it gives me no pleasure to say that Paul Frey's legacy has become the punchline. I can read no further. I sincerely apologize for subjecting all of us to that. I'm going home to wash out my eyes.
Frey here.
Hello, Mr. Frey. This is Pamela from the bookstore.
Pamela, I trust the reading went well.
Mr. Frey, I don't know how to put this, but the critic said that it was the worst thing he's ever read.
Excuse me?
And not in that so bad it's good way.
Well,
The it's just bad way. We didn't sell a single copy.
What?
I am amazed.
I'm ruined.
He took that well.
Did you think my, Mr. Frey's book was that bad, from what you heard anyway?
Oh, yes, I'm afraid. Absolutely dreadful. I can't help but feel sorry for him. It's so unlike Mr. Frey's previous work. It's like he's never read a book before, let alone written one.
Okay, I get it.
Peraí, jovem. Voltei.
Mr. Green, welcome back.
Hey, Gordon. Is Paul going to kick me out again?
Mr. Frey retired upstairs not long ago. Mentioned he was feeling unwell.
Oh, that's a shame.
If you're still interested in joining the club, I'd be happy to administer the initiation test.
There's an initiation test?
Just a perfunctory marksmanship evaluation. If you pass, Mr. Frey won't have much reason to justify rejecting you.
Well, might as well take care of it while we can.
Follow me, please. Rules are straightforward. One shot apiece, arrow closest to the bullseye wins.
Let's do this.
As challenger, you shoot first. Competent, if unremarkable.
I get that a lot.
Allow me to demonstrate the muscle memory of an expert.
Zemwatokoletic?
What the? Where did my arrow go?
Wherever it went, it didn't hit the target.
No argument there, Mr. Green. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Now that you've passed, permit me to extend a club-sanctioned invitation. I was planning to sneak out of the party for a solo hunting excursion in a bit. Care to make it a duo?
Why not? I'd love to ask you a few questions while we're out there.
Of course. I have a few preparations to make. Shouldn't be more than an hour. Please, enjoy the soiree until then.
I'll try. Thanks for the invitation, Gordon.
Nice to escape the hubbub for a spell. Don't you agree?
You have no idea. It's been a very long, very stressful evening.
I apologize for the behavior of some of our other members, including Mr. Frey. Honestly, I wish our hunting club would focus more on the hunting and less on the exclusivity.
Well, I appreciate your kindness to a newcomer. You're one of the good ones.
Think nothing of it, Mr. Green. I understand your situation much better than most. You mentioned you had questions?
I do, yes. If the club members don't actually hunt that much, what do they do instead?
Oh, mostly what you saw. Drink, socialize, indulge in the shallow pleasures of gratuitous wealth.
Do any of them bring up subjects that feel more unusual?
Constantly. Any particular variety of unusual?
Oh, I don't know. Destiny? The forces of fate? Maybe connected to some kind of religion?
Ah. They express no such interest, Mr. Green, nor would I expect them to. They are oblivious to the reality of the shadows, more so even than you.
What did you say?
Stand up, Harvey.
Gordon, what are you—
Step away from the fire. Harvey Green, you are a flawed instrument. You are unworthy of the Shadow's favor.
Favor? I don't want the Shadow's favor. I don't even know what they are.
Precisely. You comprehend nothing of their nature, let alone your own. The Shadows have chosen you, Harvey, bestowed upon you a sacred purpose. And instead of fulfilling that purpose, you actively seek to escape it.
What sacred purpose? People are senselessly dying around me.
Their deaths are far from senseless, Harvey. They are foretold by the Shadows, and they are ensured by you. You hesitate because you refuse to see your role for what it is. I am therefore obliged to remove you, and to assume your position myself. Any last words?
Four people in your town have already died tonight, Gordon. They were strangers to me, but to you, they're your neighbors, your friends. You think you could live with yourself after taking their lives?
I don't know. I must. But perhaps I could not.
Well, that's disappointing.
Judy?
Mother,
I don't know why we got you that thing if you aren't even going to use it.
I think Harvey is right, Mother. What good is claiming his role if doing so also claims our humanity?
Oh, Gordy, you know better than that. The Shadows are making the important decisions for us. If we do right by them, we can't lose anything that matters.
What about the people who've died tonight? They haven't lost anything?
We have been over this, Harvey. They were always going to die. It is their role.
And like it or not, it's your role to make sure they do.
The Shadows bend the light to follow you, Harvey. Your every step, while others languish in obscurity.
Folks like us would kill to take your place. Or at least I thought they would.
Forgive me, Mother.
No need to apologize, dear. Give me the gun, and I'll take care of it.
Mother, no! I will do it as we agreed.
Oh, would you stop, Gordy? You've already made a real mess of this.
What was that?
You know full well what that is, Harvey. You cannot outrun inevitability!
Gordy, we're losing our chance.
Follow, Mother. We will track him down in short order.
I've lost them. For now, anyway. I could probably double back to the campsite if I need to. They won't be expecting that. It's covered in thick vines. It's covered in... It's covered in thick.
Beleza, tem esse pó, mas eu vou fazer o que com isso?
Not sure why I'd do that. It's real? Every one of those visions? What do I do? What can I do? I'm next to die. I need to figure something out. Fast. This is no time to take up. I don't follow. Fresh from the hunt. Fresh from the hunt. The coals are still glowing. This is no time. How would that help? This is no time. What would that do? Not sure why. I don't see the point. Leave me alone! Wait, Vincent. In my vision, the claw retreated when Vincent turned on the light. Well, good thing I'm lost in the middle of a pitch-black forest. I don't see the point. This is no time to take up cooking. What's all this? More Watambu ruins? The door drops back down as soon as I let go. If I could prop the door open somehow, I could use this vine to pull the prop away. That thing isn't gonna stop. I need to make it stop. I don't see a handle on it anywhere. How would that help? This is no time. It already turns freely. I don't need to grease it. I don't follow. Not sure why I'd do that.
Não sei.
It's covered in... The coals are still glowing. Not sure why I'd do that. This is no... I don't... That seems... I don't see... Fresh from the hunt. Not sure why I'd do... Not sure why... What would that do? This is no time... I don't see the... That seems pointless. I don't see the... I don't don't follow. What would that?
Eu acho que é lá, né?
That seems pointless. What would that do? No. If I could prop the door open somehow, I could use this vine to pull the prop away. That can't even speak. Looks like a big gear.
Eu não tenho nada, cara. Ah, será, velho? Não dá pra interagir com isso.
I don't see a handle on it anywhere. I don't see a handle. It's way too heavy. Not sure why I'd do that. How would that help? I don't follow.
Ah, dá pra vir pra cá.
It looks like a giant bathtub stopper. It looks like a giant bathtub stopper. If I want to move this thing, I'm going to need something more durable. How would that help? Not sure why I'd do that.
Acho que eu já sei o que eu preciso, cara. A sonda. Vamos esperar. Tá aqui, nessa esperar.
That can't even speak. I'm gonna need something to help with that.
Depois aqui, estou aqui nesse momento esperando a mão cair, cara. Não sei se ela cai, só quer esperar. Tô esperando. Tá me demorando muito, já tô gostando disso. Demorando demais. Tentando não cair aqui.
It looks like a giant.
Thunder Fox. Buscar só cair em um lugar certo. Tô deduzindo que essa mão vem aqui, sabe dessa porra aqui e GG, tá?
It looks like a giant... It looks like a...
Eu acho que essa mão aí ela só cai em lugar certo. Aqui eu acho que ela não cai.
If I want to move this thing, I'm going to need something more durable. I don't follow. This is no time. How would that help? What would that do? If I want to move this thing, I'm going to need something more durable.
Nada apareceu mais.
Surprised I can see anything in here. Where's that little bit of light even coming from? Even in the low light, I can tell it's impressively shiny. Is this supposed to be a Watambu sage or wizard? It's holding some kind of staff. It's wedged tight into the stone hand. Wish I could loosen that grip somehow. Looks the same as the other shield, but the middle part's missing. I've placed the frying pan where the central plate would be. I've placed the frying pan where the central plate would be. Is this... even in the low light? That seems pointless. That seems pointless. This must be... The faintest bit of light is getting in through a crack. It's open to the chamber below. I'm not I already got... The light's pointing directly at the entrance. The light hurts it. I'm safe for now. But I can't hide in here forever. Gordon will get here soon. Can I trap the claw in here somehow? It's dazzling. How is it so bright with so... This must be the same gate I saw by the big gear outside. If I could prop the door open somehow, I could use this vine to pull the prop away.
E como é que eu deixo essa merda aberta, cara?
Is this supposed to be a Watambu sage or wizard? It's dazzling. How is it so bright with so little light on it? It's shining light throughout the chamber. This must be the same gate I saw by the big gear outside. I don't see any way to get it open.
Não faço a menor ideia de me deixar essa merda aberta. Talvez agora eu saia.
I don't fall. I've got one shot at this. What are you waiting for? I'm right here! That's enough out of you. Now, to get a better look at this thing. This can't be possible. The arm goes so high, I can't see the end of it. What am I even looking at? What are you? No, not now.
Oh, Gordy, look! Look what he did!
How on earth did he manage to...
Oh, forget how! We have to help!
Are you out of your mind? Why would you release that thing?
That thing decides your fate and ours alike, Harvey.
Are you sure about that? Because right now I'm the one holding a gun. How about I just decide your fate right now? Might as well kill somebody on purpose for once.
Let's avoid that if we can, Mr. Green.
Sheriff, these two are plotting to murder me.
We both know that's a lie.
What?
You've had quite the busy evening, haven't you? First the barber.
That was an accident.
Then the clockmaker.
I wasn't...
Then poor, troubled Lena. No doubt you had something to do with that motorist at the crosswalk, Mr. Green. Or should I call you Mr. Hugo? Mr. Faulkner, maybe?
They weren't... None of that was me, Sheriff. The shadows, they're causing all of this to happen.
Spare me the insanity defense. Put down the gun and come quietly.
I'm not insane. Sheriff, you saw Lena's house. You saw Oswaldo's. All of that happened before I got here. You know something bigger's going on.
What I know is that 4 people in my town have died the same evening you showed up, and you were just moments from killing 2 more. Now, I'll ask nicely one more time. Put down the gun.
Damn it, Sheriff. Those 2 know all about the shadows. Ask them.
Gordon, Judy, do you have any idea what he's talking about?
He started babbling nonsense about shadows the moment he turned the gun on us.
You lying bastard!
You 2, get down!
Please, don't do this!
Stop struggling, Green! This doesn't end well for you.
Puta que pariu, eu sou obrigado a isso por você continuar lutando, ele morre. Mas se eu me render, eu morro. Eu vou lutar, foda-se. Sinto muito, né? Eu não vou. Não vou.
Well, that's the end of that.
He's dead. He's dead. Why? What's happening?
Exactly what the shadows intended to happen, Harvey.
But it was supposed to be me.
Oh, don't be silly, Harvey. You're the star.
No. In my dream, my head is on a wall with all the others. I was supposed to be next.
So you have seen through the veil then, however briefly. No doubt it was a confusing vision.
Veil? What veil? What are you talking about?
You've glimpsed the truth of this evening, Harvey. Of every evening. Beyond this charade you've built to reject that truth.
Go ahead, Harvey. Pull back the curtain. This is a special night.
This is a special night. I wasn't expecting so much company. And if you'll excuse me a moment, I see some interesting faces in the audience. Who knows? Maybe one of them will join us.
Make way for Sir Brandon, the bravest knight in the kingdom.
Well now, what's going on in here?
Just playing, Dad.
Gotta be careful there, kiddo. Harvey's our main character. Remember we talked about leaving the marionettes alone after Oswaldo got broken?
Yeah.
Let's put Harvey somewhere safe for now. He has many souls left to take.
Dad?
Hmm?
What if he doesn't like the story?
What if who doesn't?
Harvey. Maybe he doesn't want to be the bad guy.
Well, Harvey's a professional, kiddo. He knows he's just playing a role.
Are you sure?
Positive. Now do me a favor and sweep the stage, huh? House opens in a couple hours.
Okay.
Now playing nightly at the McGinty Theater.
Dad, that's us!
Among the Shadows. Murder most foul. Machinations most insidious.
Mano, será que eu tenho um save muito longe, velho? Eu queria saber o que acontece. Se der muito longe, eu não vou, não. Talvez eu faça em off, mas não vou jogar tudo isso só pra pegar uma conquista pra ele ficar. Ah, tem que ser secreto.
Esteemed members of our audience, the McGinty Theater now presents for your spine-tingling entertainment a harrowing tale of obsession, of madness, of evil in its purest form. Without further ado, enjoy your evening among the shadows. The dark alleys of the city, the endless depths of the sea, the cellars of our own homes. Wherever shadows lurk, our imaginations and fears run wild. But no shadow is quite so sinister as one cast over the very soul. What shadows might lurk within the heart of a friend, a loved one, or perhaps of Harvey Green, your unassuming neighbor down the street?
If those brain-dead publishers won't take my novel, they won't get anyone's from this waste of a town. Now that jerk Paul Frey is out of the picture, there's only one loose end to tie up. See you soon, Lena.
Harvey makes his way to Lena's residence, but to his dismay, she is away.
That's Lena's car, and her driver. Guess she can't have gone far. He might know where she's gotten to. This might come in handy. That's a lot of watermelons. That's a lot of I've seen Lena carrying that bag before. That has to be her notebook inside.
Hey, that belongs to my employer. Don't touch it.
That notebook is my What do you think, audience? Should I teach him a lesson?
Chaves, eu quero. Porra. Porque eu tô fazendo papel de assassino, né? Foda-se.
Of course I should. He'll be out of a job soon anyway.
Ok, se eu vou mandar ele pra casa do caralho. E aí, meu querido?
I don't want him seeing that I took it. Good evening, sir.
Hey, a little busy here. What do you need?
I'm looking for Lena. Do you happen to know where she is?
Who's asking?
An aspiring author. Her work really speaks to me.
Can't tell you then. Apparently there's a killer out there targeting writers, and Lena suspects some local wannabe. No offense.
None taken. In that case, I should probably be careful out here too. Car trouble?
Nothing serious. Ran over the curb dodging some idiot in a crosswalk.
You'd think people would be more careful crossing the street.
Tell me about it.
Don't work too hard. The driver's working on it. That jack looks a little unsteady. I don't see any screws on it. I'm not lugging.
Cacete, velho.
You can park here for free. Apparently, even if you're a cart of watermelons.
Complicado. Eu achei que o meu terminou. Aparentemente vai ter mais coisa pra fazer.
It's screwed on tight. I can't just rip it off. Uh-oh, looks like this cart is parked illegally. I sure hope the tow truck doesn't notice. Well, speak of the devil. Oh no, sir, watch out. What a senseless tragedy. Lena's appointment book. It says she's getting her hair styled right now. I should bring this to her before that local wannabe gets their hands on it.
Harvey arrives at the salon, but it's empty, save for the lone barber.
Damn it, I should have been faster. Where did she get to? Hi there, Birdie.
People in this town with no good grooming ever bit him in the ass.
Pay no attention to Jasper.
Please refrain.
Please refrain from touching my scissors, sir. Jasper and I are both rather protective of them. Good evening, sir. I'm afraid I'm done with appointments for the day.
Oh, that's fine. May I ask, was Lena here for a haircut earlier? I found her appointment book on the sidewalk and was hoping to return it.
She was here, yes, but she just left.
Do you know where she was headed? It's very important that she received this.
I'll be seeing her later this evening. You're welcome to leave the book with me and I'll pass it along.
No!
I beg your pardon.
I think it's more urgent than that. I can take care of this right now.
Sir, I don't feel comfortable disclosing Lena's whereabouts to a stranger. She seemed quite perturbed about something during her appointment. Sir, are you tampering with my hairdryers?
No, it just started running on its own.
I knew these contraptions were more trouble than they were worth.
Forget it. Stay focused. I need something narrow to wedge it open. Why bother? That won't get me any closer to Lena. It'd probably freak out if I tried to cover it with something this heavy. Stab a man over and over and over again with a pair of scissors? I would never.
Oh, enough with this god-awful racket.
Oh my goodness, sir! Are you okay? Guess not. I'm afraid it's too late to help him. According to this, Lena will be reading from her new book just down the street. I can't believe I almost missed it. I have to run.
As Harvey approaches the town bookstore, he observes an unwelcome presence.
Looks like Lena has hired a security guard. That complicates things. There's no way he'll let me in, invitation or no. Time to get creative. Important to have these around for emergencies. Excuse me.
What is it? I'm on the clock.
What are you working on there?
Fixing some rookie electrician's faulty wiring.
Sounds dangerous.
Not as dangerous as leaving it. Right now, if it rains, somebody's getting electrocuted.
I need to get inside. Could I sneak by you?
Customer entrance is at the front.
The guy over there won't let me through.
Isn't he security? Sounds like I shouldn't let you through either.
That security guard will never let me in the main entrance. Should I find a way to convince this guy to let me in?
Yeah!
What right does the electrician have to keep me out? None. And to be frank, one rude turn deserves another. Be careful. It's closed for the evening.
Onde que eu consigo ir, velho?
Harvey Green, step back immediately. You may not enter this building.
I'm here to shop for a gift. What's wrong with that?
The bookstore is closed for a private event, one that you will not be attending.
I don't need to stay long. I just had one question for Lena that I...
No questions, Mr. Green. You will not speak to Lena. You will not see Lena. You will walk away and find anything else to do with your evening.
But...
Now.
You can't keep me out. Lena invited me to this event. Look, I have the invitation right here.
I don't know where you got that, Mr. Green, but Lena most assuredly did not invite you. Now get out of here before I call the police.
Hey, no need for that. We're all friends here.
No, we are not. Beat.
Important. Forget it. Stay focused. That won't get me any closer to Lena. That won't get me any closer to Lena.
Mas pra que eu peguei essa escada parada? Só pode estar de sacanagem, velho.
obvious safety hazard. Whoever put that electrical box right next to a fire hydrant should be in jail. Nothing to be done about it now. Time to head inside.
Harvey sneaks in through the back entrance, but his clever ploy has proven counterproductive.
Pamela!
Mr. Graham, for the third time this week, I will not sell your book.
No, Pamela. I'm here for the reading. Lena's reading.
Well, we've just now had to cancel it.
What? Why?
No doubt you noticed the lights are out. Our reader can't very well read in the dark.
Is she still here? Please, I need to see her.
She stepped out as soon as the fuses blew. She seemed worried about it.
Unbelievable.
Harvey desperately doubles back to Lena's house, only to find the security guard, again blocking his path.
Enough with this guy. He's definitely expecting me now. I need a strategy. What would that...
Oh! Someone stop that awful man! He was creeping through my garden!
End of the line, Green.
What a dope.
With Lena's guard distracted, Harvey dashes inside and up the stairs.
There you are, Lena. I've been looking all over town for you.
No. No! How did you... Get out of my house!
I just want to talk.
Liar! Murderer! You killed all those other writers. And now you're here for me. You just killed my driver too, didn't you?
That one was more of an accident. Watermelons were involved.
So much pointless death. All because you're jealous of other people's talent.
I am not jealous of anyone. I am the finest writer of my generation. It's not my fault that people like you have dumbed down the masses with your drivel. How could anyone appreciate my book after rotting their brain reading yours?
They could always use it for toilet paper.
You'll pay for that. Lena, wait! You don't have to do this!
Wait, please! Harvey! No! Help!
Another tortured artist taken from us all too soon. Looks like it's up to me to carry the literary torch for this town.
What have you done?
She jumped. I tried to stop her.
Save it, Green. You deserve to rot in a ditch.
Me? You're the one falling down on the job. Some security guard.
Enough! Time to shut you up for good. Wait!
Well, it's getting late. I should gather my belongings and hurry home. This is a special night. I wasn't expecting so much company. Seeing as I have all of you here, shall I perform a live reading of my own? Not to steal Lena's thunder, of course. I'll grab my manuscript. And if you'll excuse me a moment, I see some interesting faces in the audience. Who knows? Maybe one of them will join us.
Behold, esteemed members of our audience, a soul warped by vanity, twisted by bitterness, into a creature of abject murderous depravity. Vile indeed, you say, but a simple fiction. No one would commit such heinous acts. A comforting thought. Hold it close as you step out into the frigid evening air, keeping to the warm glow of the street lamps, taking care not to gaze overlong into the gloom that surrounds you. For where there is light, my friends, inevitably there is darkness. And this simple truth dooms us all to live among the shadows.
Claro que tem que ser. Óbvio, óbvio. Bem, é isso aí, né? Deu pra finalizar com a porra do bagulho da Numbu. Mas o Guizinho no OBS, né? OBS. Eu que me foi o OBS que deu merda. Eu descobri o que tá acontecendo, cara. Talvez alguma configuração de porta, talvez porque mudou o roteador. Pode ser. Mudou o roteador. Vai estar dando uns bugzinhos. Tem que dar uma olhada depois. Tudo bem? Vamos pra vocês. Isso aí. Zerou. Aparentemente ali no final a gente tinha uma escolha, mas eu tô com o save muito longe, eu não vou chegar ali. Talvez no futuro eu rejogue pra pegar alguma conquista que eu não peguei, mas no momento não vou fazer isso. Beleza? Falei pra vocês. Valeu, falou. E boa noite, joguei falar por alguma coisa. E bom jogo que for jogar algo. Eu vou de base. Bater no sono. Eu leio mais. Valeu. Falou. Fui.